The Alberta Motorcycle Safety Society campaign has been embraced by each and every media in Edmonton as well. You'll be seeing our messages on CTV, Global TV, City TV, and Shaw Cable. You're also going to hear our messages on every radio station in town. Every radio station in town. Some about our own personal experiences on motorcycles, and you'll read about our work in the Edmonton Journal and the Edmonton Sun as well. To kick off our campaign and support the City of Edmonton Vision Zero project, please welcome Councillor Dave Loken from the City of Edmonton. Dave.
Thanks very much, Terry, and thanks everyone for coming out on such a beautiful day and these beautiful bikes out here. And great to see all you media guys on motorcycles. I didn't know you all rode, but you look fantastic. Better than you do in a suit. We all do. I am co-chair of the city's Traffic Safety Initiative, and we launched a major campaign in the past year called Vision Zero. And what that means is 0 fatalities and serious injuries. That's our goal to eliminate. The goal is not impossible, but it means change. And we can play the blame game for who is at fault, but in a collision, regardless of who's to blame, motorcycle riders are often injured more seriously than someone inside a car. People ask, what is the city doing about collisions? The city is working to reduce collisions through safe speeds, engineering, and education. And I ask in return, what are you doing to make the streets safer? Everyone has a personal responsibility to drive, walk, cycle, and ride safely. I'm thrilled today to be here and see a group of motorcycle riders who have taken upon themselves to help educate other riders and the public about motorcycle safety. I am thankful also for all the media organizations that are here and that are part of the organization who are going to help get this very important message out in educating Edmontonians. The City of Edmonton looks forward to other community groups working with us to help reach our Vision Zero goal. No one from your family or friends should be seriously injured or killed in a traffic collision, and 6 fatalities is 6 too many. So let's get that to 0. Thanks very much for being here today, for your participation, for your care, and for your interest in helping us make our city a safer place. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Loken. All right, now to tell us more about the Alberta Motorcycle Safety Society and the media plan, please welcome the President of the AMSS, Liane Langlois.
Thanks, Terry, and big thanks to Councillor Loken for being out here to speak on behalf of the city. Before I start, I just want to acknowledge on behalf of the AMSS, I'd like to extend our deepest thoughts and concerns for all those affected by the Fort McMurray fires. In true charitable fashion, our community has quickly jumped in with events to raise money throughout the motorcycle community in support of the people of Fort McMurray. Last night there was an event out of Blackjack's that raised almost $10,000 in 3.5 hours. I mean, this is what our community does. So our thoughts are with everybody who are displaced and our first responders that are working really hard. So welcome to not only the official launch of the Alberta Motorcycle Safety Society, but our very first safety and awareness campaign. As has been mentioned already, last year we experienced 208 motorcycle accidents that resulted in far too many severely injured riders and 6 fatalities here just in Edmonton. Nikki Green has stepped up for us as the voice of the people that we've lost. She lost her father last year in July. She was featured on a segment with Alberta Primetime last night, and we're happy to have her have the strength to tell her story about her and her dad. We also seem to have seen a growing animosity towards our community, which has been thanks to some little noisy bikers and some careless riders out there. Terry, I'm looking at you. So it started to feel a little bit like an open season on our community on these streets. And something had to change. And with the province not really currently recognizing any sort of safety and awareness for our community, and when they do, it's in July, and it's really just officers being mandated to check for TSA compliance, a couple of us got together and decided we were going to do something better for our community because we matter. We had no idea that the City of Edmonton and the EPS were working on a Vision Zero campaign, so you can only imagine our surprise when these billboards started popping up everywhere at the end of March, no less. I almost crashed my car when I saw the first one because I have never seen positive messaging from government in this province about sharing the roads with us. So that was a really great campaign you guys have going on. It also afforded us the opportunity to reach out to the city and partner with them. And through this partnership, we will grow a really strong message in Edmonton, and hopefully at some point we will be able to have a partnership with the province as well and get this message going province-wide. At this time, the AMSS is focused on two important messages. The first is a reminder of the inherent dangers at intersections with left-turning vehicles. As Terry was saying, we just had another accident yesterday due to a left-hand turn. Studies have shown that 4 out of 10 of the motorcycle accidents are because of a bad left turn. This is how 2 of our families lost their loved ones just last year. This is why we have created a high-impact PSA that we may have accidentally leaked on social media last night. And it will air on all of our television stations because everybody's involved. It's just to ensure that drivers and riders alike, we both have a responsibility to make sure that our path is clear before we go through an intersection. The second message of our campaign is why a lot of our media friends are down here today. We are all somebody's somebody. So whether that's a grandparent, a mother, a school teacher, our military, your 6 o'clock anchors, your radio hosts, there's somebody at home waiting for us to get there safely. And the vast majority of motorcycle riders are good people, they're good riders, they wear their gear. We're not all the same noisy, disrespectful riders that a lot of people have painted us all with the same brush. So we just want to remind people to share the roads with us. So we're very fortunate that our campaign will hit all facets of media. Aside from the television PSAs, this is being supported with a large-scale radio campaign where on-air personalities like Terry Evans, Sean Burke, Shane Michaels have voiced personalized messages on the air that will air on their respective stations. For those stations that don't have a rider, and trust me, that was really kind of hard to find. We're quite surprised with how many media ride motorcycles. But for the ones that don't, they've agreed to air a generic one voiced by the amazingly talented Dan Tusek. So each of these messages carry the same watch for us in it. And then we have print with Post Media. They will cover events like this one today, and the AMSS VP, Marty Forbes, is donating his page 6 bi-monthly or bi-weekly column in the Edmonton Sun as he feels the message needs to get out. We intend to grow our messaging through social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, as well as within our website and our monthly newsletter, which just launched a couple weeks ago. SoundCloud will become a great hub for podcasts with tips for motorcycle safety, with help from local motorcycle training schools and other industry experts such as the Safety Council, C-Tech Motorcycle Training, the dealers in the city, EPS, the Edmonton Motorcycle Road Racing Association, the Edmonton 5.0 Motorsports, just to name a few, some of whom are here today with us. All of our social media is accessible through our website, ab-amss.org. Got to get the plug in there. You can link in, and as soon as we regroup from this giant launch, we will start getting some really great podcasts and videocasts out there with all of our partners. We're very grateful to Chris Duncan and his team at Shaw Cable, who took on the production of our PSAs and created messaging exactly what we were looking for. Their guidance and attention to the detail throughout this process was simply incredible. They made it look really easy, and we appreciate their dedication to handing over an amazing end product. And finally, to the Edmonton media, on behalf of the AMSS, I'm not even sure a thank you covers it. Everywhere we turned, we never experienced the word no. I know a lot of it has to do for the respect for my partner, Marty Forbes, but even he was touched by the reaction to our asks. It has truly been overwhelming and humbling experience to see such incredible support for our initiative. I mean, we even got Daryl McIntyre up for a morning show, and apparently that's a rare occasion. So thanks for doing that the other day. And we got Jalen Nye back on a bike after her taking all of last year off. She just wasn't really crazy about the craziness that was going on out there. She wasn't comfortable anymore, and it was nice to see her ride, even if it was on mine. So what's next for us? Well, safety on our roads is a shared responsibility between riders and drivers alike. There are many ways that we can help get everyone home safe, and so we are not going anywhere. We will tackle as many issues as we can and be instrumental in the promotion of motorcycle safety, education, and awareness in Alberta. So thank you to everybody who's come down to help support our launch. Please watch and listen for our messages out there. Sign up for our newsletter through our website and follow along on social media to stay informed. Together, we can do better. As one of my guys says, teamwork makes the dream work. And what a team that we have assembled here. I'm incredibly blessed that everybody has gotten involved, and my special thanks will always be to Marty Forbes, because I don't think I'm going to get emotional. I don't think you'll ever understand what this means. So thank you. Sorry. So we'll stop crying now, and thank you, everybody. Please ride smart, ride safe, and if you're on four wheels, just watch for us. That's all we ask for. Thanks, everybody.
All right, just to reiterate a few of the things that Liane just summarized as well, we want to thank all of the media here in Edmonton for coming together collectively in a very competitive market and a very competitive industries to help out with this and recognizing the needs of this campaign, and especially Shaw Cable, like Liane mentioned, for producing the television messages. If you want to learn more about this, the Alberta Motorcycle Safety Society, please check the Facebook site, also on Twitter, Instagram. You can check out the website. Once again, it's www.ab-amss.org. Each site will now start featuring safety tips and promoting motorcycle fundraising events, to which there are so many. Many of the motorcycle riders that you see here today have either been involved in or launched their own fundraising events in some form or another, everything from Graves' disease to the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation, the Cross Cancer Institute, Little Warriors, Kids with Cancer. All of these charities and all of these organizations benefit hugely from the motorcycle riding community, and we must keep it strong and we must make them feel safe. The motorcycle community also has a responsibility within itself to be responsible, to ride safe, and recognize that there are dangers on the road, and work cooperatively with people in caged vehicles and share the road. Responsibility is really all of ours for safety in Edmonton and on the highways throughout Alberta.